That's tremendous.
Yet to be announced.
We've got 3 or 4 more shots here, and we want to give folks... and Jack, real quick, for viewers who may need to get off to school now or get out to work, what's a good number? Is there a good number for someone to call, and you've got a website?
Yes, there's a website, jackthompsonmyrtlebeach.com.
Okay, great.
The phone number is 843-626-3194.
3194, and your studio's open whenever you're not out on a gig, I'm
when
sure.
I'm not out doing what I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a photograph made about 40 years ago while walking down the Strand, a grandfather and his son, and I regret so much that I didn't stop and get their name.
The name, yeah.
Because that young man is probably a doctor, a lawyer, or a TV host that would love to have that photograph.
Oh, yeah, Jack. Well, hopefully maybe someone's seeing it right now. If you can picture the image of that grandfather there with his grandson holding the fishing rod, if you can identify that grandfather there or want to stop by Jack's studio, take a closer look at that, call the 626-3194 number, 626-3194, and that was here in Myrtle Beach, Jack.
That was taken down by the Ocean Plaza Fishing Pier.
Okay, great, great, great. We've only got about 9 minutes, Jack, so I want to go through a couple more of these. This is a tremendous shot of, if there are any more in particular that really stick out. This is one that we'd interviewed Tom Davis, actually, I believe at Collector's Cafe, his son and Mike Smith's place. And Tom shared with us about his folks, real quick. Share with viewers about this photo.
Yes, Tom Davis. Tom Davis had what we...
Go ahead, yeah.
What we like to think of is the forerunner of the convenience store.
Right,
the forerunner of the 7-Eleven and so forth. And Tom Davis, on the corner of 13th Avenue South, had a store where you could find absolutely anything.
Wow.
And if you went by and Tom was asleep in the hammock, he had a little note saying, "Take what you want and leave the money on the counter."
Oh, come on.
And
I love it. I love it.
Wonderful.
They came down from Florence. That's right. Absolutely. Let's just pick out...
I wanted to show this pavilion picture.
Yes,
here.
okay. And I know last Thursday they were having a sale at the pavilion. A week ago today they were having a sale of some of the great artifacts down there. And of course, please, we'll hold this shot up. Please share with viewers, this is probably one of the most famous shots in the Myrtle Beach area. As you said, you still haven't taken your best photo yet.
1951, the Myrtle Beach Pavilion. And the Myrtle Beach Pavilion was home to thousands of people, runaways, people who worked there, families, grandfathers, grandmothers, children.
Right.
And beauty pageants, Sun Fund festivals, Celebrity Boardwalk, all of those things were home at the Myrtle Beach Pavilion.
Right.
Sad to say that is now passed into history.
Right.
We're looking for great things to come.
Oh, yeah. Even the sandcastle this summer, and hope the sculptors there will have the tallest sandcastle in the world. We're praying that Brad and the folks in the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, and the name of the group, Sandtastic, I believe, can beat Virginia Beach this year. And of course, there are so many other great. That's an example. Is this the one that won it? This was the winner last year until Virginia Beach quickly moved on its heels.
Right. And
I think the mayor and Jack Thompson and the chamber and others have challenged us as a community to get together and make it happen again this year and substantially surpass Virginia Beach.
Right.
We're going to do it. And I'm so glad. It looks like has the Burrs and Chapin Company announced whether or not they're going to allow that space to be used? Do you know yet? We may know.
No, they are still in serious negotiation with the city as to a lease arrangement to allow some activity to begin on that spot.
Right.
But, we're on the threshold of a new era in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah.
We're sort of in a Renaissance period of a rebirth of Myrtle, if I might say.
Absolutely.
Myrtle is changing. She's growing up now, and it's going to be an exciting future.
Yes.
What we ask is that people just be patient and let all the plans that are being formulated come to fruition. And I think the the public, the tourism industry, and the visiting tourists will be thrilled with what's to come.
Absolutely. We still have a couple of minutes, Jack, and of course there's so many things. We could spend an hour talking virtually about almost every one of these pictures. Of course, we'd love to have you back tomorrow, but we've got John Palmer in, formerly of the Today Show and a fascinating talk show host himself, will be with us tomorrow morning. Of course, we need to get you back in. But at the same time, the Myrtle Beach Train Depot, something you worked so diligently to help raise the funds to get it restored, which was a very special thing and has really made a tremendous difference in downtown Myrtle Beach. But real quick, before we talk about that, if a viewer wanted to come by and visit your studio, what's the best way to get there? Where exactly is it located?
It's on Broadway, West Broadway, between 9th and 10th Avenue, situated near City Hall.
Okay, good, good. So if a viewer was coming in and were traveling down Mr. Joe White Avenue, they would come to the intersection, I guess, of Oak Street, and or would they want to keep coming closer to the beach towards Mammy's Kitchen?
Oak Street. If they would find their way to City Hall,
okay,
I'm just a few doors down from
Great.
City Hall.
Good, very easy to find. I'm sure folks at City Hall could probably tell them if they're lost to where Jack Thompson
Absolutely.
Studios are located. The Myrtle Beach Train Depot, Jack, that's something that you put a lot of time into, and there's a tremendous story there. We've got a couple of minutes. Can you share with viewers about helping make sure that became a lasting memory for many today?
Well, with all the things that are disappearing in Myrtle Beach and along the Grand Strand, we're very proud that the depot has been saved. And I might mention that one of the classic examples of preserving history there is our Walk of History.
Aha.
We have this wonderful brick walk that goes around the property at the depot, and we are selling bricks and pavers with people's names.
Great.
And family names, corporate logos. We'll go down in that walkway and we'll be there in perpetuity.
Till the Lord comes. I love it,
Yes,
Jack.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. What's the cost of that? And those dollars would then go to help keep the Myrtle Beach Train Depot strong.
They absolutely go to pay the power bill.
That's good. That's
and
good.
The bricks are $50.
Okay, great.
And the paver, 12 by 12 paver for family names and corporate logos, is $125.
Is that all, Jack? $125 for a 12 by 12. That's fantastic.
Now, let me say that the $125 is for family names,
right?
But the corporate logo is only $500.
Okay, $500 for the corporate logo. Okay, great. Sure, but even that is a great opportunity to get, as you said, that corporate logo out in perpetuity.
Absolutely.
And you've had some folks take you up on that.
Oh, yes. I think we're about three-quarters full.
Is that right? Of the corporate logos or of all of it?
Of all of it.
Tremendous.
The Walk of History is about three-quarters filled.
So folks better call. Is there a good phone number to call? Would they be calling your studio, the 626-3194, or is that a City Hall number?
They can call my studio or call City Hall, and they'll be happy to take the order right there.
That is tremendous. So the train depot is controlled by the city. Is there, and the city, I guess, helps keep it going and keep it strong?
As our mandate specified when the All Aboard Committee turned it back over to the city, it became a city operation. Of course, it was always a city property.
Sure.
It's managed now by the city's Leisure Services Department.
Great, great.
And I might say that the calendar is jammed up. It's full.
Oh, yeah.
Very few dates are available, especially for the weekends. I think the weekends are pretty well booked for concerts, parties, anniversaries, and meetings. And I know a lot of meetings are taking place there throughout the state.
That is tremendous, Jack. Is it readily accessible? I mean, is it something that folks can go by on a regular basis if a meeting's not going on and check it out?
Unfortunately, it's not open on a hourly basis right now.
Right.
The All Aboard Committee, a number of us are still working to complete the Gallery of History in the lobby of the depot, and that will be artifacts, memorabilia pertaining to the history of the depot. We do plan to cut another little ribbon sometime, hopefully in the fall, to reopen the Gallery of History at the depot.
Jack, I got to ask, less than a second, less than a minute, if you hadn't become a professional photographer, what do you think you'd be doing?
I'd be a lawyer.
I love it. You heard him say it. Jack Thompson, professional photographer, would have been a lawyer. Stay tuned to more coming up next. You know, we ran out of time. We didn't get to talk to Jack about his tremendous service as vice chair of the Board of Trustees for the Horry County Museum. We also didn't get to talk about and look at those tremendous photos that Jack took in 1974 of the historic demolition of the Ocean Forest Hotel. But you can see them. You can call them at 626-3194 or find it in area locations at Memories of Myrtle Beach. Tremendous book that Jack put out a couple of years ago. He was kind enough to sell 100 copies with beautiful leather binding, but also still has a number of copies available. Call him at 626-3194. Go online to jackthompsonmyrtlebeach.com. You can also visit any area search engine or worldwide search engine and check out Jack Thompson Photography. There's a lot of great information online there. Again, jackthompsonmyrtlebeach.com or 843-626-3194, right there on 915 Broadway. Visit him or give him a call.